Illinois' Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
I'm trying to do this fucking rushing shit on this fucking gauntlet shit, man. This shit hella hard.
Yeah.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. The return man is Hill.
Running back at a 90 speed.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, my God. Damn. Too much.
Yeah, I said, fuck that, man. I ain't wasting my time on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't get it, man. They played it for like an hour.
I just checked my shit. It said that I qualified for the weekend or something to play tournaments or some shit. Fucking something on the weekend or something.
And there's a run to be happy with.
And I'm playing
good,
that
solid yardage. They'll take that anytime.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, man.
Qualify for the playoffs this weekend or something. It said I could play this weekend or some shit. I don't know how that is.
I bust a little baby nut. Let's go, man. These motherfuckers ain't shit.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. For the first time with Ricky Williams.
No.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force.
Got it.
That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Mr. Officer, can you please stick your hand for us, officer?
The give to Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady.
Oh, no.
And he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
You're supposed to go around that.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, my.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got it first and goal at the 6.
What? What kind of shit is that?
Run there, and now second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Yeah. Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Newton on third and goal, eluding the pressure right. And they will score.
Serious?
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jags have taken the early lead. And he knocks it through.
That spin don't work on the computers like that, man. I can't get around half of them motherfuckers waiting.
It's got to be like a clear, wide open spin on them bitches.
Right.
This is fielded a couple
These
yards deep.
motherfuckers is tackling everything.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Brady. Flush to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Go, T.O.
And touchdown. Terrell Owens, 73 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge, because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is...
Come on, man. We got to get that pick.
And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And
Yeah,
nice
that worked today.
21 yards.
Yeah, nah, he should be off.
They fake the give. Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. John Randall getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
Stop! Move.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll get this one off to Sanders. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it with a whole lot of confidence.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Doug Marrone has made the call. His guys are going for it. They snap it to Newton. Flushed out right.
Oh, no. No.
Loses him. It's complete. Is into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 49 yards. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
Man, I played good D. Had him on 4th and 3rd. Man.
Gronkowski now out to kick it away.
Stop.
The dangerous hill now to
tearing up
return.
a book. Stop. No. Stop. No.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Brady to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Now a play fake. Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often.
I gotta get this down. That's what happened to me last year with this down with Solo. So I gotta do this. That one dude that you be fucking when he said he finished him already ain't getting no
And that's
snap.
precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
That one fool that you had up in here that one day. He was talking like he was just
Black Bill Gates? Or no, Black... Oh, Black Rambo.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I gotta start.
And he's brought down, but
Yeah.
not before reaching the 8-yard line.
Let's see. What? Oh, you
A
done?
really nice gain of 25 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. Now
Oh,
Elliott.
right.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Let's go. Tie game.
No. I'm about to defeat it. I'm about to put that up.
In the
Playing
final
it now.
seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Steps away to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's it for the first. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Wakanda.
They stay
on the over there.
This time it's Elliott.
You keep trying to squeeze in right here.
3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I'm not bothering nobody.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And taking
there you go, Zeke.
And inside the 45. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
10th carry now for Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
What you gonna do? You gonna hurt yourself? You gonna bust your head or what?
I think he quit. I think he quit. He quit. Yeah, he quit. Good shit. I got those trophies. 15, baby. Oh, 3 times. Win 15 online games. Man, that running game, man, my offensive line, if it wasn't for that, shit. I got that 93 Ricky. Chemistry's got him to a 94.
Who shot a come and passes around? I was with 2 bubbles and a 4th smooth shot that opened for 21.
Complete a pack from the store.
What's up? This is for your nose. Well, stop. Let me get your ass when you sleep. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this shit all out your nose. Get out your nose. Wait, you put a mask on, that's clean. Oh gosh, I swear you do more crawling on me than just doing whatever the hell you want to do. Bam, 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 bam.
Bouncing up and down on some baby pricks. Let's go. Just doing dudes out here with this 86 defense.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL
I know my
on
offense be
EA
scaring
Sports.
people.
With me, as always, Charles Davis.
Shit.
And, Charles, we look at a
This guy's
matchup
got a
like
good
this.
team.
It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
You still got those doggy
Set now to kick
uniforms?
this one away, and off it goes.
Yep.
I like those bitches, bro.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Black. Great. Shift.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete there.
Good hit.
Nice hit. Jars the ball
Good
free
hit.
and brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Shorty.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Throw outside.
Come on, that's a fucking fumble.
And down he'll go at the 25.
Stop!
The completion
Not getting no more. Don't ask for no more damn
that'll
juice.
bring up fourth.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. He's going to go for a big play down.
Good D.
And this is going to be
Easy breezy my fucking ass.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the
That's his
ball will
name,
go
Easy breezy.
on down
Okay.
on the short side of the field.
Stupid ass.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. A first carry down. This is Williams.
Good run,
and on
Ricky.
this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking. They try to keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Let's go. One play at a time now. Alpha. Three down, these two. Right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Go Bandit. Okay, go 66. Reset. Wait, 20.
On play action, now Brady. And it's caught. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Wow.
They're able to convert
What a
on
play.
third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young,
Ooh, you got
he thought the
food in
crafty
here.
veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
53 Linda.
Fuck.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Man, that's my fault.
There as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Memphis with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
No.
They get it to him running left.
Oh, nice. Good shit, guys. Good blocking.
For a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
This fool just blocked my fucking kick.
Stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Wentz now on first down. And it pops
Good
free.
hit.
The collision there jarred
Good
the
hit.
ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to air one out.
No.
And
Good D.
loose. It's incomplete.
Wow. Nice D.
But not to get too overcritical.
Yeah, he's going to quit. Yeah, quit. Quit. That's what I need. I just needed one more win. Please quit. Please. He's not quitting. He's taking somebody out, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Nice. That's a pick. Is that a pick 6? No, there's no way he's catching him. Get the fuck out of here. He's quitting for sure now, bitch. What's up? That was a pick 6, man. Come on, Shazier.
Now a first down carry. It's
Get
Williams.
the fuck out of
And
here.
he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together it makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the running game.
And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Make me lose my mind.
Let's go.
54.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he
Come on, Tyreek.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes in.
You ain't blocking that shit, are you,
good.
bitch?
Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will make our score 9-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short.
Where's the fumble?
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yeah. You trying to,
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Get out of here with
Good
that.
for 22 and a 1st down.
That's crazy,
I know
bro.
that play went to the left
For
side.
real?
That's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there.
Fuck
You
out of
have
here with that
bring your
shit.
tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Go. Black, come on. Black, come on. Run.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Good D.
They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there.
Come on, man. This fool's 1 for 7 wins, man. Get another
Offensively,
pick.
might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right.
That's a pick.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
That's a pick. Let's go.
Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Man, that D's going hard.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope?
Oh, let's go, Zeke. Let's go, baby.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flush to his right.
Let's go, Tyreek. Let's go, Tyreek. There you go.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flushed out right. That is caught. Right at the 10-yard line.
There you go, T.O.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now before this first
is the way
down
we should
play,
be
we're going to get a
playing,
timeout here. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Get off me. Stiff arm, Z. Let's go.
Let's
go, baby. Fuck off me. 16-0, baby.
Go in, game check. Talk shit to him.
Let's go.
This time,
This fool has a way better team than me, too.
Go in, game check. Tell him that.
No, not yet. It's only the 2nd quarter.
Okay.
Ain't gonna do it yet.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I don't want to light no fire where there, where there ain't light.
The return man is Hill. Oh, look at the juke. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
You know this game, you give them a match, man, they'll light the whole room.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go. 20.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Good ball.
Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hang in there now.
DJ, Dave.
Lion.
Chilling. Ballin' a little food yet.
Ram.
Yeah, just got up.
You just got on. You ain't even brush your teeth yet, motherfucker.
Now on 1st down.
Yeah, that's out of here.
He couldn't quite hold
All right,
it.
just
Got
make
hit.
it stand.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Yeah. What a foul, right? Should have been a foul like that motherfucker.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Okay.
Wentz now to throw. And down he goes.
It's the 4th quarter. I'm trying to get this shit over with so I get my XP. I ain't playing with these fools.
Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss.
No, I'm actually playing with some veterans.
We
Actually.
have hit
90,
halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The dangerous Hill now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. With their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Hold on.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. A dump off to
man. We got like 2
It's
minutes
an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups. Don't they?
That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
Hey, man, you know why you can't join the session no more?
But they also
You want to make a lot.
downfield
So they got that play together shit. That's how you do it.
He's quitting. He's quitting. Let's go.
Yeah, nigga. The niggas be sleeping on that shit. That's the point of the play together, dog. Once you start that play together in the lobby, bitch, you don't nobody need know it. It's just like a joint session type thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so telling me, you know, they don't listen to nobody.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
This game is ahead and get over. This shit is boring. Holy. Stop hitting me. Stop. It's not nice. Conan Goldie? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Yeah, some shit. Yeah, we got a minute left, homie.
I made that. Wow. That shit better go in. You gotta thought that way. How is he fucking helping, bro? Yeah.
I didn't even know that. You know when you get a fucking green light, your fucking controller flash green, your light on the controller flash green. When you hit them green light hundos and shit, when you shooting, that shit is
Really?
tight. Yeah. I'm
Not
looking
my
at my
controller.
shit. Man, watch when you hit the free throws. Shoot free throws. I'm shooting free throws
No, I gotta see
and
that shit. I didn't
that,
realize that shit.
that shit is clean. My shit start flashing hella green. Oh, that's clean. They got a green light.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the And here now the offense heading back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that you almost start to take it for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Oh.
Terrell Owens, 36 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you? Say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell. And it's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He's back to throw. Here's Wolford over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And 50 seconds left. He'll spike it to stop the clock.
Right now.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think Nick
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
Oswald good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter.
You got an extra thing on there with this shit? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, these motherfuckers look like they backing out this man. They don't even look like no, they ain't this shit. They leaving. New lobby, tap invite, tap in 4, invite running 5. Hold on, I'm about to have the new lobby.
And hi again, everybody.
They're just doing it, they're leveling up their character, or they're trying hard.
Coming out, ready to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion for field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. past the 20, and he's going to score. Oh, my goodness, he returns it all the way.
Brought it all the way back.
This game is tied.
That wasn't just a big-time play. That's a punt return touchdown. A special teams play. Now they need a little more special teams magic, don't they?
Yeah, now that big special teams play, the PAT would give them the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Hot.
Now McCarron. And that's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. McCarron. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy. They have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. And what a big-time play there. 63 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it with Williams. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. I know the numbers won't show it as often as other people, mainly because his team has been so good for so long. But Tom Brady, in a situation like this, down the stretch, is always going to be clutch, isn't he?
Absolutely. I mean, is there anybody else you would rather have leading the 2-minute drill for your team than Brady?
I don't think so. This guy has it all. So calm, so poised, and always believes he's going to lead his team to a victory.
So the Broncos coming out now. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. This is Booker on the dump off. Booker coughs it up. It's going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They run it again with Williams. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Brady. They'll roll him out right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very... And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. And now back out comes the offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Right back to him on first down. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Ricky Williams, 70 yards. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man is Hill. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And some space here. And I think the ball's out. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Go, 66.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, 22 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And out come the Chiefs now.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. To throw is Mahomes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense has come up with it. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And now running right through it. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Brady going to throw here. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really Hey again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the And out now come the Cowboys.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Prescott now from the 50. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. Brent Grimes, the former Pro Bowler, there on the coverage.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. John Randall in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Second down, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Prescott to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. Oh, twisting away. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline. And he's been fit.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
One universal in football, when it's a kicking situation, all right, you're kicking a field goal, an extra point, you're punting, you never want to hear a second thud. That means the block has occurred. Imagine being the guys on the bench right now, the defensive unit. They thought they were going to get a cushion when they went back out on the field. That's no longer there.
They had the chance to take a second-half lead, but the special teams unit, they said, not on our watch. Again, it's Williams. And he'll power his way up near the 25. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Terrell Owens, 40 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now a handoff. Here's Williams, finding room to the 20, and down to the 16-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Brady going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed. And now the offense will look to convert on third down. On play action, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Escaping the pressure right. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson underneath for Miller. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So after the INT, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. The 20, 10, touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, this will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. It's taken to the 26. A punt of 46, a return of 5. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Give him 30 yards there. Back to throw, Brady. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill finding the end zone on the game's final play. And his guys are going to take the lead. The extra point is good, and on the final play of the game, they walk away with a victory. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Now Brady throwing on second down. And Olsen over the middle. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll try the air now with Keenum. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look credit to the defense for shutting down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They're able to... And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently there's some...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Now Brady got to have this one. Ryan Kerrigan. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
We're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
And now the offense getting ready on second down. On play action, now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Play action, now it's Brady. There's that man again, it's complete. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Crowder. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Williams. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now it's Crowder. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again, but they can't worry.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, Ken.
And high again, everybody, alongside. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Terrell Owens, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. Boswell good with the extra point. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that when they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead. They get it to their wide receiver. He gets that done for them. And now they get to look at their defense and say, guys, make it stand up.
Now, that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock, but beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all. And whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
Back to throw. And Stills over the middle. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down now, but that clock rolling. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Back to throw. He goes underneath the Drake. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for him?
Now it's Parker. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where...
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. And now back out comes the offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On play action, it's Brady. And that's incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area.
And touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And he puts it through.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
This is fielded at the goal line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. Yeah, how does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of the team because once you build up a lead...
Prescott stripped. It's going the other way. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect... all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We go 47.
A first down carry by Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
That one goes for 29 yards on third down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Throwing. Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. On second down, Prescott again. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the ground, this is Williams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. The offense on third down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on off. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 58 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
Brandon, my evil, reckless brother's on my shoulder screaming, go for it, but I just knocked him off. You can't do that here. Field goal's a chip shot. Take the points. No way you can let this possession end without getting some points.
Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive's going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Back to throw, Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 30 yards there. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And that one results in 35 yards. In possession for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score in this time frame, That's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and that'll bring up second down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very... Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL. And the Giants ready to come out now. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after it.
They'll run with Barkley, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And some room to work. Finding room inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. The two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
And he'll at least get them inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. A gain of 3, second down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not. And hi again, everybody, alongside my partner, Charles. Now this offense ready to head back out there. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On third down, here's Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are going to take the lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On first down, Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. That'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Tannehill. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
He's got a man, complete. Still going. It's a big play there on third down. 56 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The busy night continues for only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control
Head high again, everybody, alongside. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And the spike comes with just 12 seconds left to go. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. To throw is Manning. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire. But in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance. But it's just not meant to be.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still...